Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name Owns and Spore, back with the ruling of the waves of the third. Currently, it is May of 1957, and from an all relations perspective, the U.S. and Germany are about to go to war, which is a little bit of a problem, since I'm allied with the U.S., so I will get dragged into this war, and Italy is allied with Germany, so they will inevitably get dragged into the war. Right now I have a lot of monthly budget, but that's probably gonna have to be spent on activating warships. Although I mean not long range, I might get a couple more medium range subs building to try. I'll get some coastals too, just to try to replenish any losses. Some of these early ones here, like the ones built before. I mean, these two probably aren't bad. That one's probably not bad. These ones are kind of bad. I wouldn't be shocked if I'm like scrapping everything built before the 40s here pretty soon. Um, but right now we got more of our anti-aircraft cruisers about to complete. The Sphex, or the Glorade class and the Sphex class. So the Sphex class is more a missile cruiser. Um, I do have money. Unrest is going a little high. I've started to activate more ships, so Alsace Devastation, Clemenceau's, and the Richelieus are active in terms of battleships. In terms of aircraft carriers, yeah, a large portion of the fleet is active, outside of like two of the Foches, as well as the Penleves and Joffres. As more cruisers commission into service, and I'll have to assign commanders to the other ones. The destroyers have returned to service. I think I will activate that set of destroyers. I'll probably activate the Le Fantastiques as well right now. I can get the Cutlass in. So all the large destroyers are now active in active and return to service, and these guys probably are the refit Framberge class and catapult class will also be returned. Skeeto class probably, I don't know, they might wind up being on the ASW role at this war, given that they're not refit into any sort of missile standard. And then these are, I believe, ASW destroyers at this point. I might move them into a CDD div. Yeah. So they're in the 6th and 11th. Okay, so, I'm gonna put you in 14th Coastal Destroyer Division. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to think what happens if I reorganize divisions here. That will impact things. Okay, so let's move that. Yeah, sure. So eventually, 11th Destroyer will have to return. Then add in into this one, add in these 4 ships. The 12th Coastal, and then 6 DD will get Musket as well. 12th Destroyer only has 2 ships in it as well, so I will probably have to, yeah, I think 12th Destroyer just gets dissolved as well. And then we'll get another Saber class. Who should get the Marukan class? Yeah, I'll add it to 9th Destroyer then. So 11th and 12th Destroyer have been dissolved at the moment. Eventually they shall return, but now they're done. So carrier divisions are there. I will have to create new cruiser divisions as well. So let's do that. CL. Well, CL div. 12 light cruiser division. Okay, cool. What? Where is it? Oh, from there. And ships to division. Yeah, you will get the Glory class of cruiser. Your role? Here's what. I'm not gonna assign you to a specific division, but I am going to set a role of a screen or of a support unit. Then you need a commander, which I mean we have some above average contra admirals, so all the brilliants are assigned. Incompetence to a coastal destroyer division. Okay, there we go. So there we go, 12 light cruiser. Part of me is trying to figure out if I want these in charge of guarding carriers or in charge of guarding battleships. But I think I will put the missile cruisers in charge of guarding battleships. So yeah, so those guys are activating. Air groups wise, Mistral has a jet complement in the unassigned pool. Still some on some bases in some locations. We're gonna start activating those bases with the naval patrol craft. Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. So I probably want the light jet fighters on the smaller carriers and these heavier ones on the larger carriers. So I do have a special squad. I do have a couple special squads. 14. I'm guessing that the special squads probably go on those two carriers. Hold on, how many? Okay, so these need only 13 planes. For Boys Balloon Commandant Test. Okay. So 69 out of 81, so there you can get another squadron of 12 on there. It's probably the light jet fighters, but I'm probably going to put a new squadron of 12 heavy jet fighters on these. Yeah, I'll make them night capable, screw it. So, that'll give them their complements, and then light jet fighters, I want to quickly check the size of carriers. So I believe, I'm trying to remember, hold on, if I go to research, shipboard air, use carrier displacement for operating heavy jet fighters in jet attack. Okay, so we're still gonna do like a jet attack and a heavy jet on here. Let's let's fill out Sirocco as well. Add an air unit, special squadron, and then I'll have to eventually change the names of all these. So now we can get an extra 8 planes on her, which will be heavy jet fighters, night capable. Then the unassigned pool, we have all these light jet squadrons, which will go on the lighter carriers, like Joffre, Lafayette, Penleve, Rochambeau. Probably a squadron on each of those. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the air group there to Poudre as well. Alright, so we have 18 light jet fighters here, and I'm trying to figure out how these were organized before. Honestly, good chance that Joffre and Lafayette will probably not serve during this war. One of the problems is these carriers don't have missiles on them. But there's a good chance that everything after that will serve. The the Foches. Yeah, everything after that, the Foches, Penleves will probably serve. So I probably want Jan and Le Havre, Le Havre to get some jets. So let's say on Le Havre, let's start with a special. Also add a special to Jan. Okay. So let's do jet attack planes. These will not be night capable. So I added 16. Not 25. 9 plus 16 would be 25, yeah. Okay, so let's say I add a squadron of heavy jets. So 16 went from 25 to 41. Okay, so these carriers are indeed big enough. Okay, you know what? Let's change the number to 12. Let's change the number to 12. Add air unit. Jet attack. Add an air unit of 13 heavy jet. Change number to 12. Jack to 13. Okay, so that's Jan and Le Havre. So I imagine that these light jet fighter squadrons are probably going to go more towards like Penleve and Rochambeau. Although let's add a special squadron on each of these. So actually, some of those might be on naval bases. Yeah, so we'll see if war starts, and then we'll try to move those onto naval bases. Aircraft types. I do need a new aircraft as well. I have now realized. So let's look at this. So floatplane scout, we're kind of not gonna be using much of anymore. Still want to have one because we still have some of those sorts of ships in service. But yeah, light. Okay, I think the dive bomber is largely retired at this point. We're not using them in service. We do still have some of these early light jet fighters, but you know we have 4 models of light jet fighter now. Um, we got 2 helicopters. I'm not going to be obsoleting the old helicopter. We do have a fighter, which probably really isn't that operational anymore. So 2 jet attacks. Okay, so let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light jet fighters. We have 6 types of light jet fighter in service. So our best one, okay, our best 3 to look at are the Lore 326, Farman F349, and Potes 354. At some point we should really be giving like different names to these planes. Let me actually look up like French names or French aircraft names. I'm gonna do that on my phone here. French carrier aircraft. Aircraft carriers of France. The carriers, you get Bien Joffre, which don't really exist, and then you get the Independence class. You get classes class loaned to them. So, what was she fitted with? The Elise, the Zephyr, Aquilon, which is basically a sea venom, and then eventually converted to an aircraft or a helicopter carrier. So then they have the Clemenceau class, which is one I do actually want to take a look at. Um, I'm trying to figure out what aircraft she would have carried. Okay. Super Etnards, Crusaders, leases. Yeah, at some point everything kind of became Dassault. But apparently in this timeline it didn't quite do that, but we don't really have, you know, names or things. Hold on. Let me look up French jet fighters. French jet fighters. So, yeah. Raphael, Oregon, Mirage 2000, Mirage F1, Mirage G, Mystère, Etnard, of course. List of military aircraft of France. Rest of the 20th century. There's a lot they buy. Like the Mystère, the Origin. I don't know. I'm completely butchering that. Mystère, Zephyr. There's a lot that they buy from us, it seems. In real life. I'm trying to think if I want to, like, rename these. Mistral. It would be really nice if I, like, knew the names better. They operated Yak 3s? Where? Okay, so it's gonna be very, very difficult to, distinguish what planes are which. Which, will be a problem. Okay. So, light jet fighters, so we got these. That, then that, then that. So should I obsolete these early ones is my first question. So let's see. So speed-wise, most recent three are going like 612 to 629. Um, Cruise speed at the or no, that's range. Yeah, and about a corresponding cruise speed. Range, 586. So if I look at these early ones, range is 510 max speed. So this one's pretty close, but still, this one's pretty close as well. Range is still low. This one's slower with less range. If I look at the current light jet fighters, 2,000-pound bomb load, 1,000. That one has 800. So I think, okay, firepower wise, 16, 15, 14, 16, and 16. So I think I'm gonna obsolete the MB301B. I think I'm gonna obsolete that. I This one isn't great, but I think I am gonna leave it in service. PL317s are going to remain, but they're not gonna be in as strong of service. So heavy jet fighter. So we have three filling this role. The PL325. So actually, let's look at the most recent ones. So 626 and 613 are the two most recent ones. 2,000-pound bomb, or two 1,000 pounds, two 1,000 pounds. MASM, MASM, also MASM. Reliability is poor. Or actually, hold on. I need to check reliability of the light jets. So I have these two light jets here. Reliability on that one's good. Um, Reliability on that one's poor. And then the two I obsoleted. That one has a reliability of. Oh wait, no, that's the original version of that. I think these guys. No, I think it was this one. Average reliability. Okay. We do have good reliability here, so this is probably the main one I want to be operating. These two are the main ones I want to be operating. So heavy jet fighter, that one's reliability is poor. That one's poor. That one's also poor. So all the heavy jets have a poor reliability. How's range? 657 and 372. That one's range is worse. That one's range is better. The bomb load, 1,000, 1,000. So it's slower. Firepower. Same across the board. 10, and one's a little bit more maneuverable. Okay, I'll just keep all those in service. Jet attack, we have one under development. We don't know its reliability, and one in service, and we have an old one. So nothing I really need to do there. I think I can just keep all the heavy jets in service. So, yeah, let's get a new heavy jet fighter. That's what I think. So first priority on these, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go bomb load. Maybe I could do reliability. No, I'm gonna do bomb load speed or bomb load range. They're escorting stuff. I'll probably do bomb load range. Okay. So air groups wise, I was working on these. They do have their light jet fighters in place. 25 out of 56. Yeah, I think I'll give you each a also a group of 14, and then jet attack over capacity. Change number. Okay, so you could hold a jet attack squadron of 12. Okay, so I'm going to change the number of that to a 13 and then add in a jet attack unit of 12. Okay. Now, normally I'd have to rename all the squadrons. That might be saved for the next video. And one thing I wanted to bring up with this video, and I think I will do that as I check no divisions need commanders, no ships need commanders, yes. As I go into the next turn, well, okay, I would say go into the next turn. I'm going to bump up spying on Germany. Is that, although I've been doing a lot of War Thunder recently, Planet Coaster 2, when at the time of recording this, is days from coming out, and this should release, you know, it should still only be a couple days from coming out, or it should be a couple days from coming out when this releases on November 4th. And Sea Power is going to come out sometime later in November. So expect videos or live streams of those. And the live streams might be on Twitch, they might be on YouTube. I think for Planet Coaster, they'd be on Twitch. Oh, now I can build missile subs. No, I don't want them created automatically. Our new jets ready for service. Oh, great. First cruiser needs a new commander. We do have some above averages. The brilliants are largely assigned, so I'll put an above average in charge. Third carrier needs a new commander. We can do an aviator there. That one doesn't have a commander. Admiral Charnay needs a commander. Well, we have some active above averages. Don't really have good choices for command there. And then the newer ships are still commissioning. Oh, I don't have good commanders available for these. All right, so let's think about this. So we have two above average commanders there. Champion and Gasson. Champion and Gasson. So I'm gonna grab Duplat and Morin, which are on older ships of the DeVoe class, and then you will get an average commander who's not off a another Glory class. So we got Baki's off limits, Radigo is off limits, and Hager is off limits. So we'll get that guy. So that now leaves 4 DeVoe class cruisers without commanders, and they don't have any available commanders for them. Yeah, they'll get assigned later. So division editor wise, some of the destroyer divisions need new commanders. We have some promoted guys who we don't know much about. They will get in charge. New division, 13th CL and 14th CL will be created now. what I want to do is 12th light cruiser, add Cond, then we'll get those. We'll get those two with ships in them pretty soon. So right now it's Coatlugan and Tage still needing to complete. Actually, you know what? Here's what. I will add ships now. 13th cruiser. Get those. You get Alger as your lead ship. Assign new commander. Probably want Contra Admirals in charge, because... Wait, no. Actually a mistake, I think. Yeah, no, I do want Contra Admirals in charge, because they can only do, or only command divisions. Oh yeah, and I was also looking at the map. Some of the areas like well, not the Caribbean, but like the Indian Ocean does have a guy in charge. But like West Africa doesn't actually have a guy in charge. Southeast Asia doesn't actually have a guy in charge. So those are probably zones which I'm going to be fighting in a lot of. Well, yeah, Indian Ocean, West Africa would be fun a lot. Southern Africa, I don't really have stuff down there. So what I might want to do... Okay, so let's say Caribbean stations. So reassign... I think I want you over in West Africa. We have this below average guy who I'm going to reassign to the Caribbean. As in the situation of a war with Germany, I don't think that the Caribbean will be that important of a theater. Although if, let's say I go to war with Britain, though. Yeah, no, go back to the South Pacific. Go back to the South Pacific, actually. Reassign to, South Pacific, yeah. Actually, no, hold on. Rank. Sort by rank. So, I don't have any brilliant admirals. So I'm gonna assign... Wait, how's Northeast Asia looking? Okay, Northeast Asia is not actually likely to be a theater in the upcoming war. So, you reassign to Northeast Asia. So I will want you in, actually, I'm gonna want you in the Caribbean, I think. You in Southeast Asia. And then we're going to put a, average, maybe an average lucky in the South Pacific. Actually, I'm gonna leave that open for now. I'm gonna leave that open. How are air groups doing? We are starting to get jets on a lot of the ships. So Tenair is under rebuild for another 5 months. Jan and Le Havre aren't really getting the aircraft they need. They're starting to fill out. Yeah, how's production on the various jets coming along? 6, 8 of those. 2 more jet attacks delivered. 1, 2. Cannot have units to carrier under rebuild. Yeah. So Mistral needs a special squadron of 15. for 90. So let's assume a same ratio. Let me pull out a calculator here. So 90 divided by 15 equals 6. So 100 divided by 6 means that I should expect Tonnerre to need about 17 planes. So let's get a special squadron of 17 carrier-trained aircraft. So, then we'll do 100 minus 17. I'll check if I can bring that down or not. So 83. 83 remaining aircraft. Um, and it's also very possible that I'll create like jet squadrons and then have to rotate them out for light jet fighters if some of the heavy jets are like really damaged because I have a lot of light jets. That is something that could happen. That is something that could very easily happen in a high attrition war. Okay, so if there's 83 planes, let's assume 82. I think 83 might be a prime number. So what's 82 divided by? It's 41 times 2. God damn it. Um, hmm. Okay, you know what? 83 minus 16. Do a squadron of 19 in the end. So, hold on. 83 minus 16. So that's one squadron. 2, 3, 4. So we could do 5 squadrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, that'll be Tonnerre's. Tonnerre's squadron is now complete for when she finishes her rebuild. How are relations? Not change, not change. The US and Germany should be going to war really soon, though. So, you know, gotta be on the lookout for that. Monthly balance right now is still a little positive. I think I am going to cut back research to 11% to save just a little bit of money, because, again, war is incoming. There's a good chance that I'm going to drag the Dunkirks out for, like, an engine and missile rebuild. And possibly Strasbourg as well. Aquitaine should be easy to return to service. The rest of these should be easy to return to service. Toulouse is... God, Toulouse needs modernization really badly, actually. I think I chuck Toulouse in. But I think I'm gonna go... Oh, oil turbine's a little better, actually. Um, yeah, I'm now realizing how much Toulouse needs a rebuild. So, go normal on that. So she'll get a helipad, but she is going to need missile launchers. I think I'm going to go down to orange guns. Move the tertiary mounts. She probably doesn't need any light anti-aircraft guns. What does... Oh, it does change with late dreadnought. But I'll keep regular dreadnought turrets on her. So missile launchers. Probably want a heavy SAM. Although, you know what? No, hold on. Let's do a medium SAM in that position instead. Unfortunately, this will be a very no, I don't think now's the right time. I don't think now's the right time. I might chuck the Dunkirks in, but I think Toulouse is gonna have to be after the next war. On the other hand, we are gonna get Aube back out. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep Aube out. I'm trying to think what the Isleys desperately need refits soon. Um, the Isleys would make a really good refit. I'm gonna be honest. The Goy Twas are needing something pretty soon as well. But I think they'll just remain in service as is. Alright, let's run another turn then. No. Who doesn't have a commander? Who doesn't have a commander? Oh yeah, no, these ships don't have commanders. Yes. So we will have them be assigned. Without new contracts, they risk having to reduce capacity. Keeping 25% of total capacity busy will prevent this. We are trying to build a new carrier. New medium bomber. Tension is very high between Italy and Japan. All relations. Yep. Italy and Japan might go to war at some point. I mean, I'll be able to get Rhone laid down next month. And I think I can keep shipyard capacity busy by chucking stuff in. But given that war is very close, can I build Mary Celine's? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's really not costing me much, and it is technically getting some more ships or more tonnage laid down in the yards. Not much more tonnage, but a little bit more. We will, Rhone will really help things out. So what's active right now? Algeries, and activate Sully and Gambetta. Yeah, I think the heavy cruiser divisions are going to activate now. I do want to do a big refit to Hugo at some point, but oh well. Maybe I do chuck the Isleys in. No, I start building Rome next turn. That's what we do, and then we see where the money is. Who doesn't have a commander? Our new cruisers? Fine, you just get a rando. Okay. I know. Turn, yes. Alright, well something happened. Yes, we should extend it. Warships have finished working up. War has broken out between Germany and the USA. Okay, halt construction on Rhone. I do need to keep stuff occupied. Um, but congratulations! We are now at war with Germany. Um, high spying on Italy, and yep, it's time. How are our aircraft types looking? Are we starting to like ramp up production again of everything? And if we're not, do we have older versions of the heavy jet fighters that I can be like, please start building more of? Heavy jet, heavy jet, heavy jet. Okay, so if we go down here, so which ones are obsolete? So this one is obsolete, right? Yeah. And I'm going to unobsolete it. Start. Just. I need all the heavy jets I can get. Start building the old version too. If this is something where I can get both the old and the new version out, if I can get new production of each, that'll allow me to much better replenish losses. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have other options for that. Air groups wise, these do not fully have their heavy jets yet, which is a problem. The reserve heavy jet squadrons are starting to get some more planes. I actually do think that real quickly, in order to keep more of the shipyard capacity keep more of the shipyard capacity going, I'm gonna quickly design a new destroyer. So delete these. I want heavy SSM, twin tube, edit reloads 2, edit reloads 2. Um, so this will be very similar to the past ships being used, but I also want to see, can I get like a medium SAM on these? No. Get an electro-optical director. Can we get... We can get an extra medium anti-aircraft gun. Can I get a little bit more speed? No. Can I get a little bit more range? No. Can I get a little more torp protection? No. I'm guessing that though I'm counting those as like the Sea-Wiz mounts. And that's something I put on top of the superstructure. Okay. It's just a new name. The Tornad class, sure. I could do these. I did kind of like Tornad though. And that'll get me something to fill out a lot of the rest of the build chart. Um, so real quickly, trade. Okay, active fleet. Are these supposed to be trade protection or active fleet ships? I don't remember. Um, ways active fleet. Then trade protection wise, that would be the pets, as well as all these guys. 44 out of 27. Yeah, destroyer-wise, though, I think everything else is just going to be activated right now. Destroyer Force is on active duty. Those will not be activated. The Panleves will be activated. Joffres will be, for now, kept in reserve until I can get good planes on them. Activate the DeVoe class. Milberton's active. Cosmows are active. Activate the old ones there. Henri the Fourth, you're going active. Henri the Fourth is involved in another conflict. Activate Victor Hugo. Screw it. Courbet, still very capable. France is a little slow, but we will activate her, I think. I'm gonna mothball the Dunkirks. We're gonna activate Toulouse. Then we're gonna activate this division. It is actually costing us a lot of money, and they don't actually have a lot of battleships, so keep them in reserve. Actually, keep Toulouse in reserve. Yeah, I'll keep those guys in reserve for now. I'll keep France in reserve, actually. So, yeah, we'll have this core be active, and then Henri the Fourth will be somewhere else doing shenaniganery. And I'll activate all the carriers. Actually, hold on. Air groups wise, let's add a special squadron to Jaffre in Lafayette. So special squadron there. And then light jet fighters. So grab some units of 16 and put them on the carriers. 39 out of 47, which means that what? I think Jaffre and Lafayette just aren't gonna have like a jet attack wing. Yeah, eight planes left. Actually, you know what? No. Here's what. I'm gonna move this one back to the unassigned pool. Move this back to the unassigned pool. These might be like base defense aircraft. We do have groups of 12, so I'm gonna move those onto Jaffre. Here's what I'm gonna move that one out. Actually, no, I'm gonna move that one back in. Take this group of 18 and move it back to the unassigned pool. Light jet, 12, add air unit, light jet, night capable. Okay, can't be night capable. Then we are going to add a jet attack unit. Now you're over capacity. So add a jet attack unit of 11. So that'll be the air complements for Jaffre and Lafayette. I'm going to copy the air group from Yon and place that on Foch and Aramanches. Which will eventually let me get these carriers into service, although I wouldn't be entirely shocked. Actually, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of the heavy jet fighter units into the unassigned pool. for each of those, and then I am going to drag a light jet fighter unit and give it 13. So that these are a little bit less stressful on the heavy jet production. And how... Okay, now that I've reactivated this... Oh no, I reactivated this one, made it unobsolete, but production was still nothing. So it looks like production is just in the newer version of it. But like... Yeah. We need more production of all the planes. More production of all the planes. Real quickly, select division. Wait, no. Is there an add to division? Assign ship to division. So you should be added to 14th. Tage is added to the 14th. And Kotlugan will also be added to the 14th. And then after that, it's largely rebuilds. Get Tonnerre done. Get the Trouds done. The good news is Germany doesn't really have, or Germany and Italy don't really have battleships. They have a lot of carriers, which I'd have to deal with, but no real battleships to speak of. No, wait, no, Germany has one battleship, one remaining Bismarck class. Britain still has a sizable battle fleet. But they got... Okay, Germany has a lot of carriers, but they're lower aircraft count carriers. So hopefully with, you know, a core of Mistral, the Foudres, and then maybe Tonnerre slightly later into the war, we should be able to beat that. But anyway, I think that does it for this episode. See me next time. Next time I will hopefully have all the air squadrons sorted out. But yeah, come back next time for more World Waves, and I'll also be very soon doing Planet Coaster and Sea Power as well. So you got that to look forward to over the next month. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, Matrix Slytherin, for the free copy of this game. And links to my Discord and Twitch are down below. If you want to go to those things, you can go to my Discord for notifications on the videos and live streams. And Twitch is where I do live streaming now. Although, if I do live stream Rule of the Waves again, which I still have... God, I promised Rule of the Waves 3 and even finishing up with a Rule of the Waves 2 live stream like significantly over a year ago, and I just haven't live streamed Rule of the Waves in a long time. I still intend to do that. I still want to do that all. I just keep putting it off. I procrastinate endlessly. But if I do that again, that's where it'll be. Anyway, I will see you next time. Goodbye.